Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Power football with the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Hey, give the defense a lot of credit on that one. 3rd and about 5. Offense going RPO, so they're really putting you in a bind, but everybody doing a nice job reading their keys, and they're able to stop the back short of the first down marker. Big decision coming up here for the offense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Excellent field position here for the offense.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Line gets set, first down. Give to the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Holds it in. And And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Man, a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going to hand in the ball.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Ready to fire from the pistol. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the single back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man. Back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. After that completion, move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball. Pass and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now on second down. The give to the lone running back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires it incomplete.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it past the marker. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. We need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
At the 15-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Hokies in the hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Defense was ready, and the offense thinking maybe they're going to all jam up in the middle of the field and try to get ready for an inside run. That time, they were expecting the receiver running it outside on 4th. Great speed, nice open field tackle. This defense is coming off the field, and they've earned it.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And he is greeted and knocked down in the backfield. A negative play for this offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Flips it out to the back. He bulls his way forward. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
He's tackled at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Calls his own number. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. And he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the 1st half. What a disaster. It might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bearcats will kick it off to start the 2nd half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Turns it loose. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to fourth down.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game...
And the ball is intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Second down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the fullback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
He's sacked at the 27. Third down coming up.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Now adjusting. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The Bearcats will have a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. First down to start the drive after the break. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Now on first down from the 28. Trying to get the corner. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Still running at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Coming after it. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. At the 20. Oh, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Mistake, and listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. And he's got him set up. Defense finally gets him out of bounds at the 3. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Number 1 in the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll run it. They've got the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9.
And makes the score. Cincinnati, 31. Virginia Tech, 22.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Fair catch called for and made. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Escapes trouble. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
That's what I'm talking about. What a clutch play. You had to have a play on defense. You needed to get the ball back to your offense, forcing the interception, forcing them to throw the football late in the game. Nice job by this defense. Let's give the offense a turn now.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. He'll call for the fair catch here. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.